Hello, and welcome back to my Pokémon LeafGreen Wedlocke. In the last episode, we did some more training. We went to the power plant and defeated the legendary bird Pokémon Zapdos. And now in this episode, we are finally going to make our way to the Victory Road as it's better known, and the Pokémon League. As you can see, I did here a little bit of training. My Pokémon, I got them all at least up to level 50. Sarah and Littlefoot are up a little bit more because I have a rival battle coming up here. And this fight makes me a little bit nervous just because I don't have a great answer to all of Durian's Pokemon here. But here we are, Route 22. This is where the battle's going to take place. Just like our first, well, I guess the second rival battle, but the first one since leaving Pallet Town we had on Route 22. And now we come back. So we've come full circle here. And let's go.
What? Banana? What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokémon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. Then I'll whip you, Banana, as a warm-up for the Pokémon League. Come on.
Well, that's a little violent there. And I don't know if this "that's cool" was meant to be sincere or totally sarcastic. It's probably condescending. So he starts out with Pidgeot, level 47. Most of his Pokemon are in the 40s. I think maybe all of them are, except for his starter. His starter is like level 53. Okay, got the flinch on Pidgeot. That's good. I'll finish him off with a slash. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, execute. I think the best choice from this pair will be Littlefoot. Even though I will be weak to grass-type attacks, I have Ice Beam, so that's pretty much my only chance, because I know Sarah has no chance against Execute. Execute's unevolved, so his stats aren't fantastic. Let's see what this Ice Beam does. Alright, good. That was actually one of my bigger concerns. My second biggest concern is his Alakazam, I think it is. But yeah, Rhyhorn, not going to be a problem, just going to Surf. Alakazam, I'm not sure. I could use Sarah for better physical attacks against him. That'll do a lot, because Alakazam's not very defensive. But special defensively, Sarah is pretty weak, so I might want to just use Littlefoot, because I think Littlefoot's special defense, well, I'll check after this. I'm going to use Shockwave on Gyarados, should be just fine. Really, I have a pretty good answer to all of Durian's Pokemon except Alakazam now. Back when Jim was still alive, he was a pretty good answer to Alakazam because he had pretty decent special defense. And then with Sleep Powder being almost 100% accurate, I could get in a good hit. I could get him to sleep and then use Aerial Ace, which usually took him out in 1 or 2 hits because it was physical attack. Alright, Charizard. Really, I could use Sarah or Littlefoot here and be fine. But that Gyarados set up Rain Dance, so my Surf power is going to be, I forget whether it's double or times 1.5. I think at one point it was double, and then in one generation they changed it to 1.5. Either way, Surf is going to be boosted. Water attacks. Plus fire attacks will be weakened. Not that he used a fire attack, he used wing attack. But yeah, Charizard went down with no problem thanks to that. Alright, so now Alakazam. I think my original plan was to go with the Body Slam, but I was intimidated by that Gyarados, and I've still got the rain falling, so Surf is going to be boosted. So even though Alakazam has decent special defense, I think Surf, or not, Surf was disabled. Well, that puts a damper on things. No rain pun intended there. What do I do? Ice Beam, hope for the freeze. Body Slam, hope for paralysis. But he does have Synchronize, so I know if I paralyze him, it's gonna go over to me. I don't think, because I know if you put him to sleep, Synchronize doesn't activate, so maybe when you freeze him too, it won't activate. Okay, Psychic. Let's see what this does. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. Good. Littlefoot is fairly bulky. Lapras is a decently bulky Pokemon. And I did freeze him. Awesome. So now he does have a chance to thaw out, but I'm gonna play it safe though and use a lemonade. Heal up a little bit. But yeah, Littlefoot took that Psychic pretty well, so I really don't have a lot to be worried about. I think I'm just gonna go with Surf. Surf and Ice Beam, same base power, same type attack bonus on both attacks. So that should do enough. And good. Okay, so that is one concern abated, I guess is the word.
That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. Banana, you need more practice. But hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smell ya.
You know, what I don't get is, like, your rival is so arrogant and cocky, and he's meant to, like, always be one step ahead of you, and that's fine. Like, he does get things done faster than you, apparently. He gets all the badges and stuff faster than you. Gets more Pokemon than you. But then you pretty much beat him every battle, and then he has the nerve to tell you that you need more practice. But, that's the way it is, I guess. Okay, who am I gonna put up front now? I'm going to Victory Road. Really, Bulby or Buttercup or Littlefoot or Sarah could all be useful against the Pokemon on Victory Road. I'll keep Bulby up front for now. Okay, so I'm gonna go through, before we get to Victory Road, of course, we have to go through the little gate check where they see if you have all your badges. Which is interesting. See, you could always go here before, like, from the moment you got to Viridian City, but if you didn't have any badges, then of course, you wouldn't be allowed to proceed. So this is how it works. Walk up here. Oh, that's the Boulder badge. Go right ahead. Alright, so I can go through. You can pass here only if you have the Cascade badge. Oh, that is the Cascade badge. Okay then, please go right ahead. So you see it goes on and on like this. Thunder badge, that is the Thunder badge. Alright. I know in some of the games you could just show all your badges at once to one guy and go through, but I guess this is kind of cool because, I don't know, it's this culmination. You get to be reminded of every badge, each badge you earned along the way. And you need Surf to go in this part. Now, I'm curious, is this considered, this is considered Route 23. I'm gonna, if you'll stand by here, I'm gonna open up the town map for a second. Route 23 and Victory Road. This shows Victory Road as part of Route 23. But yeah, that's a separate section. So this section I can catch some Pokemon. There's some tall grass. I might take a look. I don't know if I can get anything new while surfing. Let's see. Well, let's see what I run into while surfing. Probably... Oh, Slowpoke. Okay. Doesn't count as an encounter, though. I already caught one. When I get to the grass, I guess, because there's grass along here, I'll put Fivel up front to see if I can catch something. Marsh badge. Got the Marsh badge. Alright. Yeah, here's the grass. Okay, I'm going to put Fivel up front, since if there is something I can catch, I'll use Super Fang on it to get its health down. Let's see if I can get any new encounters over here on Route 23. And Spearow? Nope. Spearow doesn't count. Let's see. Sandshrew? Nope, doesn't count. Let's go over here. Mankey? Nope. Jasmine. I wonder if there's a Primeape over here, though. If I can catch Primeape, that would be pretty cool. I have to be careful having Fivel out against it, but the level difference is enough that it's probably not so bad. I'm gonna give a few more tries, see if there's a Primeape around here. If not, then... I don't know. I'll move on. But I keep running into Mankey. Just like I kept running into Spearow, and I seem to remember there's Fearow on this route. I could be wrong, though. Actually, there is an easy way to do this. I can just check the Pokédex. I might as well do that and save some time. Now, you don't have the habitat list, which is a thing that was only added in Black 2 and White 2, which was pretty cool because you could check by, well, here you can check by habitat, but not by specific route. But in the habitat list in Black 2 and White 2, you could check by the actual route you're on what Pokemon are around. Let's see where Nidoran. Nope. Okay. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for, though. I'm looking for... Where can you find Primeape, if anywhere in the wild? This would say... This does indicate Route 23. It also indicates Victory Road. But I'll give it a few tries. A few more tries over here. Let's see if I can run into one. Come on, Primeape, show yourself. Another Mankey. If this keeps up, I'll skip ahead, but we'll give it a couple more tries before I skip. Well, there's a Fearow, but I did already capture a Fearow. This one's at a much higher level, though. I wonder if I should be leading with Buttercup, because Buttercup's resistant to fighting and can put the Pokemon to sleep. Although, I'm trying to remember, I think one of the possible abilities of Mankey and Primeape are Vital Spirit, which means they can't be put to sleep. So it might be moot anyway. I feel like Fievel is probably a high enough level that he can survive one hit, and then I could swap out to Bulby after getting a hit on Super Fang. Okay, yeah. Primeape are apparently pretty rare, so I'm gonna skip ahead until I find one. Okay, so I've been trying and trying, looking, and I still have not found a single Primeape. I've found Fearow, I've found Sandslash, so the only evolved Pokemon you'd think be left to find there is Primeape, but nope, can't find Primeape anywhere. That's alright, it's not really that big of a deal. I got a pretty good team and I've got some options in my PC box. I could always come back if I really want to try to find Primeape later. So I'm just gonna keep going on. Volcano Badge, alright. Okay, so I'm gonna... Well, I was thinking I could go up through... Oh, well... Hi, Primeape. There you are. Well, this is odd. How timely of you to show up right as I gave up. Okay, Cross Chop missed. Okay, I'm gonna get one more hit on Super Fang. I hope Fievel can survive a Cross Chop if it hits. It does have a high crit ratio, so... Okay, it goes with Rage. That is not bad. But just in case, I'm gonna switch to Bulby, because Bulby as a poison type is resistant to fighting type attacks. Just in case my catch attempt fails. Yep, and there's Cross Chop. Critical hit. Did pretty good chunk of damage on Bulby there, so I'm really glad I swapped out. Hopefully this Ultra Ball will catch it without a problem, though. Alright. Captured. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, so I've got a good name since this is a female Primeape. Let me just check the letters. I think I have enough to fit the whole thing without abbreviating. Ah, that wasn't... Can you see where this is going yet? Mankey and Primeape are pig monkey Pokemon, or whatever. Why can't I find the right letters? Yeah, Miss Piggy. Not technically a cartoon character, I guess she was more of a puppet. But hey, in Muppet Babies, they were cartoon characters, so same difference. Okay, so now that that's over with, I'm going to heal up my Pokemon a little bit. Just to heal up the last little bit of health there, keep them fresh. And I'm also going to spray or repel now because I don't need to worry about running into Pokemon anymore until I get to the start of Victory Road. Which, well, I'll see what I do there. Okay, so this should be our last badge check. Yep, Earth Badge. Alright. So here we have Victory Road, the gate to the Pokemon League. Alright, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it all the way through Victory Road in this episode. I'm going to see how it goes. But if not, I'll split it into 2 parts. Alright, so here we are, Victory Road. As you can see, there's strength puzzles. We gotta get... There's this little wall blocking a path up there. We need to get this boulder over to that little white pressure plate over there. So let's do that. Let's go, Bulby. Alright. It's interesting how strength makes it possible to move boulders. And it's like the Pokemon uses strength. So it'd be the Pokemon using or moving the boulders. And yet, I guess because of animation limitations, it just shows you moving the boulders with the power of the Pokemon. Okay, so as you can see, we put that boulder on the pressure plate, and now that blockage is gone, which is very good. Got a trainer there. I'm gonna wait for a second. I think I want to switch my Pokemon. Okay, so this is one of those things where I can only choose one item. I can come back for the other one later, though. Okay, so TM2 Dragon Claw. I might want to see if anybody can learn that. Might as well check now. I really don't think anybody can, but it could be an interesting attack, nevertheless. Nope, nobody can learn it. Okay, so for that trainer over there, I have no idea what she's gonna use. I'll put Bulby up front. So I'll go with good old Bulby. I wonder if you're good enough for me. Good enough to take you on? Well, I mean, we all have 8 badges here, I assume. Although I wonder what happens. Like, do these people just get lost in Victory Road in perpetuity, and so they just never make it to the Pokemon League? I don't know. Of course, all the other trainers just stand there and do nothing. While you make your way through the game and everybody else is just in static progress. Except for your rival and, to some extent, Giovanni. Okay, so I got Ponyta coming up. I'm gonna switch to Fivel. Should be good. Alright. Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang all the things. Not quite as good of an attack as it once was when he first learned it as a Rattata. That was just such a great overpowered attack. Hyper Potion. Don't need none of that. I'll quick attack you anyway. Now that it's faster than me. Quick attack almost would have been a 2-hit KO, but not quite, so... Unfortunately. Although I probably could have used it, and then when it used takedown, the recoil damage might have knocked it out. But oh well, it worked either way. Took a little bit of damage, but it wasn't too bad. Okay, Rapidash. That's not great. Is a pretty offensive Pokemon. Decently offensive. Let's do this Hyper Fang. A critical hit! Alright, Fivel. Fivel brought his A-game today. Good thing, too, because that was a little bit scary. So, other than Persian, this cool trainer Naomi has all fire types. So yay me for leading with Bulby. Of course, I've been using Sarah's pair for so many episodes now, just for the most part leading with them. It's nice to switch it up again. But the problem with my other 2 pairs are that they're both the same in that I have a grass poison type and a normal type. So it's kind of redundant, unfortunately. Let's see. I don't know if Quick Attack would do enough, but I'll give it a try if I don't hit myself in confusion. And yeah, it did. What are you going to use? Will-O-Wisp? I think I have Guts, so I will do more damage while burned. At the same time, though, I'm confused, which means I'll do more damage to myself if I hit myself, so it might be worth using a full restore anyway. In spite of the potential boost from Guts, I need to get rid of that confusion, because I can't risk hurting myself. Okay, you're gonna use Safeguard, not bad. I could use Quick Attack. I'm gonna go for it, I guess. Might not do enough. No, it barely doesn't do enough, dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna get confused again. Yay! Let's try another Quick Attack, though. Come on, Fivel, come on, I believe in you! Ah. You're making me believe in you less. Almost did that Will-O-Wisp combo again, but missed, so that's good. Gives me another chance to try attacking. And dang it, Fievel. I need to count on you. But Will-O-Wisp missed again, so I'm going to give one more try. Come on, Fievel. Come on. Ugh. Okay, I can't waste another full restore on you because there's just a chance that I might need it later on. So I'm going to use... Do I need to use a Hyper Potion? I think I can use a Lemonade. Alright, come on, Fievel. Get back in the game. Fortunately, this Ninetales keeps missing. Although the one attack I wished it missed were Confuse Ray. Finally snaps out of confusion. Thank you, Fievel. Jeez. Alright. Defeated Cool Trainer Naomi. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, I didn't see you. You've got quite a long-range view there, Mr. Cool Trainer. What's your name? Cool Trainer Rolando. What type do you use? Well, leading with the normal type. Eradicate. Alright, let's Razor Leaf that Eradicate. Alright, not bad. Scary Face. Probably gonna make me go slower than it. Super Fang, but it missed. Which is nice. And at least I know Super Fang can't possibly knock out my Pokemon. Even though at high health, it does a lot of damage. Alright, Charmeleon. So, yeah, these cool trainers seem to like fire types, which is, they're cool trainers. They're more like warm trainers or hot trainers or, yeah. Come on, Fievel. Come on, Fievel. Really, Fievel? Don't lose this, Fievel. Oh, burned. But if I can hit with Hyper Fang, this is a gamble here. Okay, good. I got Guts going, though, so this should be a definite one-hit KO. Alright, excellent. Now, Charizard. Okay, I think my only chance is to try to hit with Hyper Fang again. In spite of being burned. Come on, Fievel. Come on, Fievel. Come on. This is definitely a big gamble because... Ah, no. Okay, Scary Face, not bad. Because if Fievel dies against these fire types, Bulby will be in big trouble. Alright, I think I can finish with Quick Attack. Hyper Potion. Alright, I might have to just full restore myself here. Can't believe I have to use another full restore, but look at that Quick Attack. If I can hit a Hyper Fang after I full restore, if I can hit another Hyper Fang, that should be good enough. I hate to say it, but I think Fievel is getting to the point where other Pokemon are kind of outpowering him. I mean, look at that Wing Attack. Alright, it was a critical, but... Alright, I need to hit this Hyper Fang. It went first! Oh, this is not gonna be good. Fievel didn't die! What?! Fievel didn't die! Oh my gosh. Fievel, you've redeemed yourself. I thought for sure. I mean, that Wing Attack, it was a critical, but that Wing Attack did so much. Dang. Okay, got Ivysaur. Bulby can take on an Ivysaur. Man, that was scary. This guy's got kind of an eclectic team, though. Charmeleon, Charizard. I guess he'll have Ivysaur, Venusaur, or no, maybe Ivysaur, Wartortle. Either way. Ah, Bulby. But you know what? The great thing about the Kanto games is that you get a free item for healing sleep anytime you want. It's called a Pokeflute. Now, the one catch, I suppose, is that it heals all sleeping Pokemon in battle. So if your opponent's asleep too, your opponent will be healed from sleep. But hey, small price to pay, because generally if you want to wake up your Pokemon, the other Pokemon is not also asleep. Alright, Strength again. This should be enough to get rid of it. So let's see. I'm predicting Wartortle, which if that's the case, yep. Razor Leaf will do just fine. Alright, come on. not quite a one-hit KO. Unfortunately, Razor Leaf isn't all that powerful of an attack, but also, unfortunately, it's kind of the best grass move he gets before Solar Beam, that Venusaur gets before learning Solar Beam. And the thing I hate about Solar Beam is that it's a 2-turn charge attack. If TMs were reusable in this generation, I would have given Giga Drain to both Buttercup and Bulby, but I think Buttercup needed it more at the time because she just didn't have anything besides, like, Vine Whip. And the best move she would have learned would also have been Razor Leaf, so yeah. Okay. I'm tempted to switch my pair. I might want to, just to stop pushing my luck. Let's lead with Buttercup for now. And Sylvester. Again, same typing, but I think Sylvester could be more useful. But first I'm going to go back this way so that I can get that other item. Actually, I'm going to see what my encounter is for Victory Road over here. And then I'll start repelling again. Geodude, that doesn't count, I already caught one. Moving on. Alright. Let's move this boulder out of the way again and get that other item. And this item is guarded by a Pokemon, an Onix. I have not yet caught an Onix. Okay, that works. Alright, I'll start with a Sleep Powder. And then either Acid or Cut won't do very much, so that can whittle down just a little bit. Alright. Guess I'll use Acid. See what that does. Okay, not much at all. Did lower its defense, though. Still asleep. I'll try Cut now and see what that does, along with the lowered defense. Another light tap. Onix woke up. Gotta watch out for that. But I'm not super threatened by anything this Onix can do to Buttercup. Alright, let's try Acid again. I don't know if I have to weaken it too much, but I'll at least get it into the yellow. Okay, yeah. Acid's still not doing as much as Cut, so I'll use Cut this time. Of course, it's only doing a teeny tiny bit more than Acid. It's just about the same amount. Both not very effective. Acid has lower base power, but also has Stab, so... Alright, it's in the yellow, about half HP. I'm gonna try an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball should be safer than Great Ball. What will I name this one if I can catch her, though? This is an excellent question. That is an excellent question. I'm gonna have to think about it. Alright, so... let me think about it. I will be right back. Okay, got a name. Wrong button. I am naming her Patty. What cartoon character is that? The one from Doug? Why? No reason. Just came to my mind. It's a female name. There you go. Okay, rare candy. That's gonna come in handy leveling up my Pokemon after I get through here. Do I need Super Potion? No, I'll be okay. Well, no, I don't know, because I never know what I'm gonna come up against with the trainers. Fivel survived by just 17 HP. I don't know if I have enough Max Repel to make it all the way through this cave, but we'll see. Okay. Okay, got another strength puzzle here. Let's do it. Wait, down. Alright. Let's see, what else we got over here? I can't make it through this way, so I have to go around. And looks like a karate guy here. The final test for trainers. Well, the final test before the Pokemon League, I assume you mean. Okay, so none of my pairs are perfect for taking on fighting types, but Buttercup's definitely not a bad choice. I'll start with an acid just to whittle it down a little bit, or a decent amount actually. Alright, submission. It's decently powerful attack, but not very effective, and does recoil damage, so now Giga Drain. Let's see if a Giga Drain can finish it off. Giga Drain only has 5 PP. I used a PP up on it to sort of make it a little more useful. But then after I make it through Victory Road, I'll use another PP up on it just to put it up to 7, just to make it a little better. Because it's a good move, but in this generation, it just doesn't have enough PP to be really reliable. Alright, Machop. I might even just be able to use Acid on it and two-hit KO it. Or not. Well, wait, let's see. Submission with the recoil damage. I probably won't two-hit KO it. Let's see if Cut does more. Again, I've got same type attack bonus, yeah, on Acid, so it was probably about the same. Oh well. Acid it is. Good thing about both Acid and Cut, though, is even though they're not all that powerful, they have 30 PP each, which means when you're training, it's really nice, because it takes a long time for them to wear out. Alright, definitely gonna Giga Drain you, try to make up some HP. Probably won't one-hit KO it, though. Okay. Vital Throw. Vital Throw is an interesting attack. It makes you have to go second, but in exchange you never miss. An interesting trade-off, I guess. I guess it's not so bad if your Pokemon is already slow in the first place. Then it's just like having an attack that never misses. But I wonder if that can get ruined, like if the Pokemon you're fighting against has, like an attack that has low priority, for example, like an attack that always goes last. Like, I don't know about this generation, but in future generations, attacks like Roar and Whirlwind always go last. So I wonder if that could mess up, if that messes up the whole thing there. Alright, I've got a boulder to move from all the way over here, and then an item over there that I don't want to forget about. Okay, let's see if I can avoid this guy just for now. Where is the boulder, anyway? Where was that bolt? Oh. You'll whip me. What is it with whipping and... Jeez, everybody's whipping today. I mean, I guess the tamer at least has a whip. But, geez, Durian's talking about whipping me, too. It's a very violent episode today. Feint attack, eh? Okay, barely a scratch. It's good, good. Okay. So I'm getting the feeling like maybe there's one of those little pits you have to drop the boulder into. I have to see, because that one pressure plate, I couldn't find the boulder to move onto it. Uh-oh, confusion. Okay, fortunately not a very high base power attack, but super effective. Never understood why Golduck isn't a water psychic type. Like, it would make sense, since his whole premise is on being a psychic duck. But I guess in Generation 1, I mean, there was already Starmie, which was a water psychic type. But I mean, I think that was the only one. It wouldn't have been overly redundant, but I wonder if just the way things were at the time with the psychic type being so overpowered in the first generation, they just thought it wouldn't be good to make it water psychic. I don't know. They could have fixed that in Generation 2, though, and made him water psychic. Let's see, did I take on this guy? No, I didn't. But I guess it's like how Gyarados really should be Water Dragon. In theory, I mean, like, he's always used by dragon trainers because there's always a shortage of actual dragon types in the game, most of the games. But at the time when they, in Generation 1, if they had made him Water Dragon, he would have been nearly impossible to defeat, being water and resistant to ice, and there not being any dragon type moves other than Dragon Rage, which did a set amount of damage. Yeah, there pretty much would have been no good way to take on Gyarados if they had done that. Of course, in the second generation games, they came up with Kingdra, which is a water dragon type, but they still never changed Gyarados. I wonder if it's just they thought his stats were too good to do that. I was just thinking, I'm up against Hypno, why am I not switched to Sylvester? I guess I'll try to switch to Sylvester real quick. Hopefully he doesn't do anything too horrible. Psychic. Alright, let's see. Well, in retrospect, it might be good that I switched out then, because Buttercup would have taken that super effective hit. Shadow Ball. Very good. Love you, Sylvester. You're so awesome. Alright, Kadabra. Gonna stay in. And another Shadow Ball it is. This should just totally wreck Kadabra. And it does. You could kind of tell by how kind of fast that HP bar went down. And another Kadabra. Alright, I'll be glad to throw another Shadow Ball at its face. Okay. And very good. Yep, I got you alright. Okay. Let's do a little bit of healing. Just on Sylvester, I guess. Okay, so right now I don't have a boulder to move over there, so I'll just continue on my merry way. I'll go up this ladder. Let's see. So yeah, there's a pressure plate over here. I need to move that boulder too. TM50 overheat. But actually, I think I'm going to hold off. I'm going to stop things temporarily on this floor. That'll be it for this episode, and then the next episode I'll finish off Victory Road. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of my Pokémon LeafGreen Wedlocke, where we do some more Victory Road exploring.